So, what supplements do you take on a rest day, bro? So we have some creatine, we have multivit, and some omega-3s. So basically just the hardcore, juicy steroid stuff. So obviously this video is about rest days, but I'm just like vlogging my day and I talk about the importance of rest days in a bit. But first we're gonna do something that I wouldn't usually do in November. Here we go then. You can probably guess what I'm doing. If you can't, then God help you. So yeah, basically I'm so bored. I'm putting my Christmas tree up in November and it's literally because I'm so bored. Like, I'm not arsed about Christmas anymore. I'm not 6. Let's put this Christmas tree up. Right, Christmas tree is up. Didn't quite go to plan because my camera died halfway through, so this is what it looks like. I think I've done like an alright job. I bet you can't guess what football team I support. I bet you have no idea. Maybe you'll find out in another video. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with this video and talk about the importance of rest days by going over my second meal of the day. So, I'm talking to you about this meal because it has higher fat content than, say, my usual meals on a training day. So on a training day, my carbohydrate intake is quite high and therefore my fat intake is quite low. So on a rest day, what I do to make sure I get enough essential fatty acids through the week, I bump my fat intake up a little bit and drop my carbohydrate down. Just because on a rest day the demand for high carbohydrates isn't there. So what I've got, bagels, got some red Leicester cheese and some bacon. I'll put the macros on the screen there for anyone that cares. So I'm gonna eat this and speak to you in a second. You know the score, get me steps in for the day, so I thought I'd use this time to talk about the importance of rest days, which is what the video is titled, so probably should talk about that. Adding on to what I was talking about earlier about my macro split, about my fats being higher on a rest day, you don't have to do that. Like if you prefer eating a higher fat diet, so you like eating bacon, salmon, nuts, peanut butter, those kind of foods, you can still eat them. Like you can have a higher fat to carb ratio diet. Like the main thing I'd advise anyone to be doing if they're trying to retain muscle or build muscle is make sure your protein intake is high. There's plenty of studies that have suggested that we need protein in our diet to maximize muscle protein synthesis. So that's all I really want to say about macro splits on rest days in comparison to training days. The main thing that I want people to take away from this video is that you're not growing in the gym. Like you do not need to be going to the gym 6 to 7 times a week. I think for the average person 3 to 4 times a week is more than enough. You do not need to be going to the gym 6 times a week. If you are doing like 6-day-a-week splits, then just make sure that your volume for each session is quite low, because otherwise you're not going to be able to recover. I can't stress enough that how much like resting is important. Like resting, like you need to be taking your recovery as important as your training, and if you're not, your results aren't going to be anywhere near what you want them to be. What you've got to realise is that more often isn't better, and often less is better. Like if you're going to the gym less frequently than somebody else in the gym, but you're managing your recovery better, there's a chance that you're going to be making more gains than them, even though they're putting in way more effort. So you've got to analyse not just what you're doing in the gym, but what you're doing outside of the gym. Like if you play football, for example, whatever sport it is, that is putting a demand on your body, and your body can only recover from so much. So you've just got to make a program or go on a program that is something you can recover from. I think honestly that 3 to 4 times a week in the gym is going to be more than enough for the average person. Basically what you've got to take from this is just don't be a I go to the gym every day a week bro. Back in the chair then. The eating chair, kitchen chair, we'll go with kitchen chair. Eating this next meal, so obviously this video isn't like a full day of eating, I'm just showing you 2 meals that I've consumed in today. So, in today, does that make sense?
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm eating wraps. Like if I'm eating, there's a good chance it's either bagels or wraps. And usually it's got chicken in it, which I've got here. So I've got 220 grams of chicken, just because my protein's a little bit low today. So bump that up by having 220 gram serving. I've got some veg in there, lettuce, got some tomatoes, got a bit of cheese in there again. Yeah, it's all right from a macro point of view. Obviously micronutrients in there as well to make sure you're getting your micronutrients in your diet as well as your macros. That's a mistake I made when I first started training. I always thought hit the calories, hit the macros, and I thought that'd be enough. And you will get results doing that, but you know, you really don't want to be deficient in vitamins and minerals. Anyway guys, I think I'm going to leave the video there. Sorry if you're having like an epileptic fit because of the lights behind. But yeah, sorry that this video hasn't been like, you know, it's probably not going to be a long video. I've not edited it up yet, but you know, I've not done much. And obviously with gym short, it's so hard for me to produce content. Like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel to just put something out there, and I'm doing it just because I like videos. So hopefully you're enjoying them regardless of whatever I'm putting out. I do appreciate everyone that is viewing the videos, leaving likes, leaving comments. It is very supportive and I do appreciate it. So remember to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe obviously if you haven't already, share this channel, tell everyone you know, tell your mum, dad, cat, auntie, dog, your girlfriend, your ex, your girlfriend's side piece, Leroy, let him know, tell him about my channel, and yeah, we're on the road to 500 subs. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon for the next video. See you later.